Everyone, I'm back with another video. Now, the reason I didn't post yesterday was because, I found out one of my friends had been exposed to somebody with COVID. So, yeah, I've been loading that in along with the fact that I may not be going to school for a couple of days, and I'll be having to do it at home, but that will give me more time to do videos for you all if I end up doing that. Please do understand, though, if that does happen, it'll only be for 2 weeks. Anyway, with all that out the way, it's time to roll the intro.
I think I'm losing my mind, trying to stay inside the lines. It's like you're running in place. How you keep staying the same. But baby, I get something different, and I'm okay with that. I can't fake no more smiles. That shit gon' drive me mad. I'm focused on the future, don't care about nothing else. I'm better by myself. I'm better by myself.
Sorry if I cut that intro a little bit too short. Anyway, oh, I realized the last video I uploaded, well, it had an echo. Now I don't know why that is, and I'm sorry for it. Hopefully the echo doesn't happen this time. But anyway, this is gonna be what if Deku was an enderman / ender dragon and in Minecraft. Now, the weapon you see here. Oh, okay, that didn't go to plan. The weapon right here, half of it will be red, along with one of these kunai being red. Oh god, sorry. I think I messed this one up again. Damn it. Okay, yeah, there we go. So, right now, we see Deku at 4 years old. Now, he's wearing, well, black jeans, a gray and white hoodie, and he looks like this. Now, I'm gonna say Hisashi had black hair and Inko had green eyes in this. Actually, she does have green eyes, but well, I'm talking lime green, or a very bright emerald. Maybe jade. It depends on how you look at it. Anyway, so they take him to the quirk doctor, and this was because one day they were playing with Izuku, and he had always shown incredible strength, so they were thinking he might have an enhancement quirk, until one day, they were watching a movie, and he got scared, and he teleported outside of the room that they were in. Now, they panicked and were scouring for Izuku, and then, well, in the room, but they didn't find him, so they opened the door to find him out there in a ball crying. As he didn't know what happened, and he was terrified. Now, also, the outer rim of this axe is also blood red. So, they take him to the quirk doctor, and the quirk doctor says, I have good and, well, not really good, but not really bad either. It's odd news, really. And that's what it is. And he says, well, first off, your son doesn't have a quirk, somehow. He has something else, though. And it's almost like he's not human either. Now, well, Hisashi, he's automatically done with him. And he said, and the doctor said, wait, before you do anything, there's a program that the government is trying to do to try and find unique odd abilities. As they might be thinking that quirks originated from something in the past, and this might be it. So, if you want to, you can sign this form, and he'll be handed over to the government. Now, Asashi, he right then and there, he signs it and just brings Izuku to the agent. Now, Inko's in shock still. So, yeah, this agent will be Agent Goliath. So, Agent Goliath takes Izuku, and they were doing a test. Now, in reality, what they said they were doing was just a farce. No, what they were doing is they wanted to see if anyone had an odd ability or anyone that'd be really willing to get rid of their kid for a experiment they were doing. Now, this was to go to another world. But what they didn't realize is part of Izuku's genes, actually, no, what he is from this world. Well, no, not this one. Another plane of existence of this one, you could say. So it works, and he's there, but then they realize they can't get it back. Now, they don't know if he's dead or alive, so they try to reopen it as they get a distorted image of him. So they figure out, okay, well, he's alive, but we can't bring anything there. As they realized anything that wasn't a person would get incinerated, and they can't exactly do a line of people as they can only hold it up for 5 seconds. And if, well, the portal would stop, it'd cut the people, the person in particular on the portal, in half. So they knew not to do that. Now, we're going to go to Izuku's perspective. Now, he is just wandering around, wondering where in the world he is. Now, also, her in this picture, she doesn't have these electricity around her right now, and she has this orange hair. I'll let you know when her transformation happens. So, yeah. Now, Izuku is, well, just walking around. God, why did this happen again? Oh, there we are. Okay. Sorry about that. Now, he's walking around, wondering where he is, and he's well, actually, no, what am I saying? He is scared. Now, he knows he hasn't met strength, so he sees a train, is questioning what happens if he was to punch it. So he punches around where the stump is, and he shatters where he punched. Now this is now a 6-year-old Izuku. So he still looks like the image. Now he's thinking, okay, well, that's useful. As then he sees a piece of it. I was gonna say this, that Minecraft looks a lot more realistic. So yeah. So basically, skeletons are just people that and this actually good accuracy, infinite arrows, and always a bow, and they don't burn in sunlight. Now, the reason I say actually good accuracy is because I've been able to stand still and just move barely, and then their shot goes completely missing. It's annoyingly funny, but her, she can just blow up. Like, she'll still live, but she can make a AoE self-explosion. Now, these two are sisters, and they're the first of, well, because the endermen, as you know, are, well, men. There's never been females, so these will be the first females. Because I'm going to say the dragon had an ability to create them, but, some end bull happened, and one of the endermen impregnated something, and now this happened, but they're more endermen than anything, so yeah. Anyway, Izuku sees a piece of, well, a chunk of wood, really, go flying at him. Why isn't this going? I don't care about that at all. Like, what the fuck? No, I don't. 1 minute, guys. Never mind. Literally a second after I pause the video, it goes back to bloody normal. Of course. Now, Izuku, he's wondering what just happened. As he tries to focus on bringing another thing of wood in, because he put the wood down into his hands, as it does. Almost like it vanished. Then he looked in his hands and it's there. So he's thinking this could be quite useful. And I was thinking, wait, I might be able to. No, I probably. No, I actually could make something out of this. Because I'm gonna say they gave him little work, little things in crafting, make like a crafting table or something, just so that they want to be able to hurt them. He want to be able to hurt them, but and there you can still make things. So he unknowingly makes a crafting table after skinning, which took, you say, 10 hours, the wood, and then breaking into little pieces. And he's kind of placed them in a square, thinking what he's gonna do, and he saw them almost magnetized together. Now this made a crafting table, but it wasn't a crafting table yet. No, you see, he could see that there were little places that were supposed to be cut out. So he did, and that's what took him 10 hours to do. Well, with everything I just stated, but yeah. Now, he's made a wooden sword. So yeah. Now, he's happy with it. So, actually, I want to say he made a pick and a shovel. Now, he's wondering if what happens if he digs straight down. Which, you should all know, first rule of Minecraft, you don't dig straight down. But, Izuku doesn't know this, so he's gonna dig straight down. So, he does. And, well, he realizes that his wooden pick won't break from one piece of stone like it would in reality. Now, he thinks about this and he wonders, what if I gather these? Because they seem to be all crumbled, which makes sense with all the cracks to make cobblestone. So what if I put them? Because that's how I made a pickaxe. But what if I replace the planks with stone or cobblestone, whatever this is? So he makes a pick, and yeah, because I'm gonna say he found a cave too. He fell into a cave, so he just built up enough to get out of the cave. So he built a little pathway for the cave. Now so that happens. Sorry about that, guys. Now that happens. Izuku is interested as he sees this ore, but he can't really tell what it is. It's too dark. But he realizes it's an ore. So he does what he can to get it. It took him a whole day to get 3 of this ore. Now he decided not to worry about it, as he decided to camp in the cave, which nothing really attacked him. Now, the next day he went up on the surface and he decided, okay, I'm going to explore. And he did take his crafting table and etc. with him. Now, he's thinking, man, maybe I should make a bed or something. As he thinks, wait, what if I were to use wool as a comforter and just make... Oh, but how would I get silk? Because then, why not use... make the wool very soft, and then put a silk blanket around, not blanket, but cover around it, and have a silk blanket. That way, he could have a bed that he could sleep in. Now, he realized this and was thinking, damn. In this, spiders are still just big spiders. Still the same size, half a human. Which, to Zuko right now, that's as big as him. So, Yeah, he's seen a couple of spiders, and yeah, he's not messing around with them yet. He's like, nope, 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 no, 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 nope. As I'm gonna say that Izuku's gonna be taller than an average Minecraft person. He's gonna be 6'5". My goal, if you don't, well, actually, of course you don't know. My goal is to be 6'5", because I saw my family at 6'4", and well, I want to be taller than him. Although he hits his head on ceiling fans quite a lot. But yeah, now he is. Sorry. Now he is well fighting what looks to be people in well ripped up clothes. Well, ripped up sleeves and a little bit of ripped off of the bottom part of your pants. I'm not sure what those are called, but or even they have a different name. But yeah, now he's fighting them. They're acting mindless. Like even after he cuts them, they're still just going at him. Like, and then he decides, okay, what if I just cut off an arm? Would they bleed to death? Would they still try to attack me? What happened? So because I'm gonna say he made a cobblestone sword. Because he hasn't smelted, nor does he have a furnace to actually make weapons in yet. So, or an anvil, you could say, because he hasn't crossed a village. Now, sorry guys, I didn't get much sleep on the day before Monday, and well, I didn't get much sleep today either. So, anyway, so he's fighting this person, and it takes 3 hacks at his arm, but he does. And well, simply the zombie steps back a couple of times in pain, makes a screech, and just charges at Deku. Now, Deku automatically panics, and he teleports behind the zombie. Now, he doesn't know what's going on, but he takes advantage of this and just uh, thrusts his cobblestone sword into where the zombie's heart would be. Now, this didn't uh, kill the zombie, as he kicked the zombie off of the sword, as he thought it was dead, so he was about to turn. As then he sees it get back up, and he's thinking, "What the hell?" As he's had enough. So he puts all his strength into one swing, as he's learned how to control his strength more, and he just completely destroys its body. Its chest and its torso. Almost cutting off its head for extra measure, because it could still see and still move. So now it's just a pair of legs, decaying arms, and a decaying head. Now he realizes it's not dead, so he's thinking, "What the hell is this thing?" As he finds another. Now this time he does something a little bit inhumane, as he had set up a trap, one that would, the second the zombie hopefully is falling, they would pin it to the wall. Now this is going to be a 10-year-old Izuku. Now he's like, oh, this is going to get messy. Oh, dear God. As he has made a leather mask, like one of our COVID masks. Now, also, I know I'm not supposed to say this in videos for some bloody reason, but please, guys, stay safe. My friend was around somebody that has it, so please stay safe, as the disease has mutated into a stronger strand. Not even a stronger strand, really, a more potent strand. So please stay safe, y'all. Anyway, back to the what if. So he cuts the zombie open, and it's still alive. So he's wondering, well, now he still knows, he's figured out all the organs in the body. So he stabs the stomach, and nothing comes out. And he's seeing this. If this is now, he knows this actually isn't normal. As I'm gonna say, he liked to study human anatomy a lot, so he knows about nerves, the digestive system, all of that. What I'm learning right now. So, uh, he's wondering if this thing even has nerves, or if there's a disconnection. Now, all zombies, yes, have nerves, but there's a disconnection. Anybody wondering how could they function without a brain? Well, they're zombies. They're undead, really. Well, they're dead. That's somehow, in a sense, resurrected, but not. You guys have all played RPGs, I'm guessing. You probably know. Anyway, so he's stabbing organ by organ, and it's not dying. Now, there's one organ left, the heart. Now, he knows this won't kill it, so he's wondering what happens if he stabs the brain. So, he grabs his sword and just goes straight down on his brain. Now, he makes sure to cut the, I don't remember what it's called, but it's right below your brain. And it's still moving. So he said, well, I know it's not going to do anything, but why not? So he stabs it in the heart, and it dies. It just stops moving. Now, I'm going to say this, the only way to kill a zombie is to, well, wait for it to decay, which would be a normal human's lifespan, or simply destroy, well, puncture all of its organs, or damage them to a point where they're not usable anymore. So, he figures this out, and he's thinking, dang, these things are resilient. Now, he's... Oh, how do you get this? Now, one day, they have an a rare occurrence with the portal. Now, they are able to bring some, well, they were able to throw in a metal pin with a button shirt and a jacket. And, well, a fresh pair of pants, because I'm not gonna lie, Izuku's kind of been needing it. Because, come on, he's been surviving, killing things, and since he was, let's see, 6. Sorry, my brain right now is dead. 7 years now. So yeah, it's been rough. Now he just automatically changes in his clothes, and yes, underwear too, and socks and shoes even. But we don't really care about that. Now he looks like the image right next to the skeleton girl, and the one I said he was last time. Yes, the one with the red jacket and the button up. Now, he's figured out how to make uh, smelter, no, a furnace. So he melts the iron, the 3 iron. Why did I just switch to an accent? We ain't gonna worry about that. Now, he takes 3 of the iron and decides he's gonna fold the ends of the iron, and then repeat and repeat it once he gets a what's it called, an anvil, basically a whole smeltery. So yeah, now he does he doesn't make anything yet, but he gets the 3 iron ingots, because I'm pretty sure 1 ore equals 1 ingot, because I've never seen it equal 2 or more. So yeah, now he's wandering and he finally finds a village. Now he goes to talk to somebody as they look down immediately and run. Now he doesn't know why, as this is going to be a 14-year-old Izuku, as everyone he gets within a 10-foot radius of does this. Now he's questioning why. So he eventually finds out there's a smeltery. Now, he goes to the smeltery, obviously. Now, the person there sees Izuku, and I'm gonna have to rage as 18 just because of this. He simply keeps on bashing his head until there's nothing left. Seeing that if he didn't, Izuku was going to kill him because he looked at Izuku's eyes. Now he did this to try to get rid of the image, as there had been research saying it's because you have the image of their head in there, kind of like Shy Guy. Uh, but Izuku is the Ender Dragon, so this doesn't happen. Now they don't know this. They think he's a humanoid Enderman because he just has that Ender aura. So that's why he did this. He was terrified and didn't want to die of something else. So he has a. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna. I can't do that too. No, I'm gonna change that because I don't want. Yeah. So he has a daughter. Uh, she's a ginger. Now, she's scarred and horrified of this man that her father just looked at and, well, commit suicide just because he looked at him. Now, she's scared and she says, as she's crawling in a corner, saying, "Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me." As she's terrified, as he hmm, now he leans down, says, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you." As he's just petting her head. As she says, how can I trust you? No, she's 10 in this, but she's still just a child. So she says, I can't really prove that, but I'll make a deal with you. You can venture with me. I just want to make some things. Actually, if you want, I would appreciate your help in making them. She says, okay. As she helps him make the axe you see in the picture. Now, they did have to fold the metal multiple times, but it was only like 5. Because he didn't want to make it as thin as a katana blade. So, yeah. Now, because of this, he was very thankful, and they did. Now, he comes in contact with it looks to be a mob horde. Now, he doesn't know why, but he feels like he shouldn't trust this. Now, he gets on guard as a couple zombies see him, and they charge at him. Because I want to say that the normal mobs of this world have been ruled with the endo mobs. Now, they were the first wave of the army. Now, Uzuku didn't know this, and well, again, as I said, he gives off the ender essence, basically. Uh, so he fights them all, and he knows he probably can't win. And this has been a year, so now he's 15. So he gets. Oh, actually, no, I want to say he knows how to teleport to places. Uh, so he teleports behind a couple of them and just cuts off their head, knowing that, okay, that's not going to do much, but what it's going to do is it's going to disable them for a short period of time. As Uzuku's gotten good with thrusting his sword, so he thrusts to where every organ is, killing one of the zombies, as he repeats this process in different ways constantly. One time he did a jump that turned into a spin, but was also kind of like a backflip. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. You know those ones where it looks like they're gonna go into a backflip, and then they straighten up and they're spinning. So yeah, he does that, and he cuts off one of their heads, lands, and just he basically is using his cobblestone sword like it's a rapier, honestly. So yeah. Now I'm wondering how it hasn't broken yet. Uh, it has. This is his third one. And I'm thinking in Minecraft they break way, way, way faster than that. I'm giving them more durability, and I'm thinking about on like realistic terms here, because he's only aiming for the vitals. Now, we see uh 10 skeletons. Well, quote unquote skeletons. The reason they're called skeletons is because you have to break every bone around their rib. Well, their rib cage specifically. You can break their arms too, but that all that's gonna do is stun them for a couple times for a second, and then just gonna use another part of their body to fire their bow or use their sword. So he doesn't know this, as he's thinking, "Damn it, this is bad," because he knows nothing about them. He's thinking maybe one or two I could figure out how to defeat them, but with 10 of them coming at me, as then he sees 20 arrows get fired above them, as he panics. He grabs the girl's arm and, well, teleports. Now, the only pocket that they had open, as I'm going to say these skeletons can fire very fast, as I'm going to say they're elite, was a very small pocket that'd be almost in the range of the skeletons. Now, he did this because he set it to basically the only safe place. So that happened. And I then realized as with it, he took out his iron axe and simply, because it was the first thing in his hand, because every time it happens, it randomizes between the axe or the sword, or sometimes it doesn't change. He doesn't know why, but this is because his teleporting ability also lets him to choose weapons in split instances. So, with this, he ends up hitting their arms, parrying as much as he can while also damaging their arm. And now they're stunned, as then they grab their bow with their sword with the other hand. As he's thinking, damn it, damn it, damn it. As the skeletons are firing continuous. Although he's realized after 2 rainfalls, they need around 5 minutes to reload. As this time, what he does is he just waits and waits and waits for the last arrow to hit the ground. As it does, and he charges at them. Now he kills around 5 of them, and he's realized that he can break their limbs all he wants. It won't matter. They'll just find another way. He can break a couple of their ribs, and it not matter. But he realizes when he breaks all of them, they die. Now, this is gonna be for plot, so yeah. He does all he can to constantly and constantly and constantly do this. Now, one of them snuck up on the girl and basically tried to use her as a hostage. As it worked, as he stopped. He just stopped. He didn't want her to get hurt. He says, if you make even the slightest move, I'm going to slit her throat. Now, Izuku doesn't do anything. He says, I guess this human does matter to you, Ender. As Izuku is confused in this, what do you mean by Ender? He says, oh, don't play dumb with me. We both know you're not, well, human. You're an Ender. As Izuku says again, what's an Ender? I don't know what you're talking about. As the skeleton then realizes he doesn't know what he's talking about. Now, he says, wait, you're not part of their elite? He says, no, I don't even know what you're talking about, man. As in, one of the archers came out and said, oh, come on. There's no reason to keep this human alive. After all, we can just kill him, as this one was arrogant. As, this one shot an arrow. And Izuku, seeing this, well, sees the arrow puncture her lung, and Izuku is just filled with rage. Now you see this purple, like this blackish purple mist start to go around him, as he says, You bastards. As then he teleports behind that skeleton. And when I say he eviscerates that skeleton, I mean he eviscerates it. Now he looks to the other skeleton, says, "You know you could have stopped that. So why did you not?" Says, I couldn't have. Please, spare me." As he's terrified. Says, "Why should I? I, I didn't realize if I knew this was going to happen, I could have stopped it. Please don't." This, he's not lying. He's telling the truth. If he knew this was going to happen, he could have. But just a sheer surprise caught him off guard, and he didn't have enough time to react. And now, Deku still kills him as he's in a fit of rage. As actually no, I'm gonna say he teleports his skeleton comrades in front of him, then kills them. Now, and this Suzuki right now is quite brutal, as he's losing his humanity. As Zuku says, "Tell me what I want to know, or you die." As he's eviscerated the rest. As the skeleton says, okay, I'll tell you anything. Just please stop. Don't kill me. As says, what are the enders? Says, there's two types. Well, one of them, there's only one up until the heir is born, but that usually happens around their midlife. This is the Ender Dragon, but you seem to have some of its power, but you're not one. As he says, what you mean? So, as he says, it's almost like you're, like, I don't know, I don't know. You just have the strength of a dragon. You can teleport. No Enderman can do that. Now, this is because he is half Enderman and half, well, Ender Dragon. Now, Izuku is still in rage. He says, well, thank you for the information, but how do I get there? It says, an end portal. You need to find something called end portal frames. They look something like sandstone, which is like a white stone. Well, no, not white, more like a peach stone. And there's something that looks like they're little, like their eyes. And then you put them all pointing in a same direction as, say for example, you would have 3 on your right, then you want to have them all pointing to the direction opposite. And then if you do that for 12, then one opens. Actually, I don't remember if it was 12 or 16 and portal frames you need, but yeah. I says, well, thank you for the information, but it is time for you to, well, get what is due to you. As he simply grabs his sword and, well, completely in one slash, cuts a deep hole in the ground and eviscerates this skeleton. Now, this has destroyed his weapon. Anyway, well out the way, with that out the way, this is gonna be the end for this video. Sorry for being a little bit shorter than I was expecting. I was expecting to make this like an hour long. This video just popped in my head, so sorry for it being janky and all that. Anyway, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, or ask me to do a what if or something along those lines. Also, if you're wondering what I'm using to make these well, thumbnails, if you want to be a YouTuber, I'm using something called canva.com. Hopefully this doesn't get me a copyright strike, but I just want to let you guys know. So yeah. Also turn on the bell for notifications, so that way you, get a notification to when I post a video. Now, also with the tabs 1 that's going up, I've been trying to put that on my same channel, Nagasite Gaming, but it has been janky, so I'm sorry. Yeah, both all that out the way, it's time to roll the outro. Goodbye, and I'll see you all next time.